Tidbits from TNT, Tuesday morning, August 26, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Tishwash. The Pentagon to Shafaq News. We are committed to ending our combat presence in Iraq and have new missions for our bases. A U.S. Department of Defense official said on Monday that Washington continues to review and adjust its force posture in Iraq, as appropriate, and in line with the mission of the international coalition to defeat ISIS in Iraq. The official added to Shafaq news agency that Washington is committed to ending the coalition's military mission inside Iraq by September 2025. And we will continue to support operations to defeat ISIS in Syria from bases inside Iraq until September 2026. He pointed out that after the end of the transitional period, the United States will continue a bilateral security cooperation relationship with Iraq tourism packages. In September 2024, Baghdad and Washington agreed to end the coalition's military mission in Iraq by September 2025, while continuing to support operations against ISIS in Syria until 2026. The first phase of the withdrawal actually began with a convoy leaving Ain al-Assad base for Syria at the beginning of the week, with some forces being transferred to Erbil and Kuwait, with the number gradually reduced from approximately 2,000 to less than 500 soldiers by September 2026. Tishwash. Al-Mashadani and the U.S. Chargé d'Affaires discussed the mechanism for reducing the number of troops at Al-Assad airbase. Parliament Speaker Mahmoud al-Mashadani received Ambassador Stephen Fagan, Chargé d'Affaires of the U.S. mission to Iraq, in his official office today. Iraq tourism packages. During the meeting, according to a statement from the Speaker of Parliament's office, a copy of which was received by Euphrates News, the mechanism for reducing the number of troops at Ain al-Assad base and shifting the work to a limited bilateral framework within the Kurdistan region was discussed, in line with the requirements of the reality on the ground, in a way that enhances national sovereignty and reflects the security stability achieved in the country. President al-Mashadani stressed that sustainable security stability cannot be achieved without economic prosperity, emphasizing the importance of American companies entering the Iraqi market to support the private sector and provide extensive job opportunities for the national workforce. Iraq tourism packages. The two sides also emphasized the strength of the relationship between Iraq and the United States, and their keenness to develop it in a way that serves common interests and enhances cooperation in the political, economic, and security fields. The meeting concluded with an emphasis on the importance of developing Iraq's relations with its neighbors as a cornerstone of enhancing regional stability, and helping to consolidate the principles of good neighborliness, serving the future of Iraq and the peoples of the region. Tishwash. Trade and investment agreements to improve the business environment. The Iraqi Ministry of Trade has concluded a number of trade, economic, and investment agreements with relevant authorities in 3 foreign countries, affirming Iraq's readiness to provide all necessary facilities to create a stable and investment-friendly economic environment. The ministry's official spokesman, Mohammed Hanoun, told Al-Saba, the signed agreements aim to stimulate economic cooperation between Iraq and a number of countries, and open new channels for exchanging expertise and investments. Iraq tourism packages. He explained that the agreements with Serbia covered the fields of trade, economy, and investment, particularly in the industrial and technology sectors, and included the organization of joint economic forums bringing together businessmen from both countries to discuss cooperation opportunities. In addition, Serbia will contribute to the establishment of automotive equipment manufacturing plants, the implementation of irrigation projects to reduce water scarcity, and the strengthening of economic partnerships to serve common interests. Hanoun pointed out that cooperation with the United States focused on expanding economic and trade relations, with the goal of developing the business environment and promoting foreign investment. He also discussed the provision of goods and services and the implementation of economic reforms, including the adoption of an intellectual property law and the launch of the e-Trader platform to regulate market activity, enhance oversight, and protect the rights of producers and consumers. He added that the platform will provide a safe environment for commercial transactions, limiting violations and maintaining a balance between merchants and consumers. He also referred to a proposal to hold a joint forum between the Iraqi and American private sectors to review investment opportunities and joint projects, Iraq tourism packages. Cooperation with the Swiss side included concluding a contract with a specialized company to establish mills and silos, and providing the ministry with a shipment of spare materials, equipment, and advanced systems in accordance with the latest international specifications to ensure the highest standards of quality and productivity. Hanoun affirmed that the ministry is proceeding with implementing its strategic plans to modernize the infrastructure of government mills, improve production quality, and enhance food security by adopting clear implementation plans and an advanced economic vision that focuses on improving operations and reducing financial waste. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com